chasing the police every single day.
Take you back to breaking news that happened in the Miami area just a little bit ago. A police chase involving the UPS truck you see here in the middle of your screen. It ended with dozens of bullets fired into the truck. Channel 2's Justin Gray is live in our satellite news center. He just got new information. Justin?
Jovita, information really is coming in by the minute. This all unfolded in Coral Gables and Miramar, Florida. I want to show you video of the moment this all ended in gunfire. You can see them flying through the windshields of that UPS truck. Now, we aren't showing you what happened next here, only the chase and the moments leading up to the end of it. Our ABC affiliate in Miami is reporting that 2 robbers took the UPS driver hostage after shooting someone else. The truck led police on a chase, weaving in and out of traffic, but in the last 30 minutes, the traffic was too heavy and police had them cornered. Now, we watched a man try to get out of that truck as the bullets flew. It was not clear if he was the UPS worker or a suspect. Now, it appeared he was hit by bullets, and we could see officers tending to at least one person. Our ABC station in Miami also reports 3 people in the truck were shot, 2 suspects, and the UPS driver, and that driver is now on the way to the hospital. Police are speaking right now in a news conference. This is all happening. We will let you know as we know what they say. We'll continue to follow this breaking news for you here in the Satellite News Center. I'm Justin Gray.
All right, Justin, thank you.
And the hours of evidence. A race through rush hour traffic, police trailing a UPS truck after they say a pair of crooks stole the vehicle with the driver still inside.
A chaotic chase ending in Broward County where drivers were forced to dodge danger there after a shootout in the middle of traffic this morning. Police say 2 innocent people are dead.
Our team coverage on this heist and horror starts with 7's Katrina Bush. She is live in Miramar where it all came to an end. Katrina? And the hours of evidence gathering continues this morning. We did have a chance to hear from the mayor of Miramar just a little while ago, talking about what yesterday was like from his perspective when all of this came to an end right here in Miramar.
Watching the events unfold live was very alarming.
We have police officers with weapons drawn.
30 seconds of horror had begun.
One black male down has the Spanish guy with a gun to his head.
There are shots being fired. We can hear the shots being fired.
You need medical. The chaos unleashed in the middle of Miramar Parkway near Flamingo Road began about an hour earlier at a jewelry store in Coral Gables. 2 armed robbers, police say, escaped in a U-Haul, then carjacked a UPS truck in this Coral Gables neighborhood, kidnapping the driver.
Which resulted in a high-speed pursuit.
Northbound I-75 passing county line.
Skyforce, we have the van. We have it. We have it.
The UPS van sped north, eventually winding its way through Miramar and Pembroke Pines.
What you're looking at is a UPS truck with the back doors open.
At one point, a police car apparently shot at veered away from the truck, the innocent driver clearly visible, as the truck continued to evade police until at Miramar Parkway and Flamingo.
The driver's pointing down. The driver's pointing down to his passenger side.
There are shots being fired. We can hear the shots being fired.
Flashes of gunfire visible in the doorway of the truck. Officers, some opening fire, running toward it, then taking cover behind other cars in the crowded road. And in this video, you can see the back window of an innocent driver's car shattered. The person behind the wheel slumped over. In the end, that driver, 2 armed robbers, and the UPS driver, all dead.
Our condolences go to the families of the deceased of today's unfortunate incident.
And we do want you to hear from Mayor Wayne Nessum. Here is what he had to say just a short time ago.
Watching the events unfold live was very alarming, heartbreaking, because you know that there was loss of innocent life, and for a crime to initiate outside of your city but come to a tragic and deadly end on your roadways during rush hour is just something that is not normal.
And the mayor did go on to say that his #1 goal is to provide any sort of support that the city can to the survivors of the victims, the 2 innocent victims who were killed in all of that, whatever the city of Miramar can do, and also beginning to get this area back to normal. A little small step taken in that direction with Flamingo Road back open this morning. We will continue to keep you updated as the situation out here develops. For now, that's the latest live in Miramar. Katrina Bush, Today in Florida.
And now to where police say everything started. They say the suspects tried robbing a jewelry store, holding up an employee at gunpoint. Our Team 7 coverage continues now with 7 Andrew Scheinthal with the very latest. Andrew?
And this is the jewelry store where this entire scene started. We're on Miracle Mile, as you know, a very popular area here in South Florida for tourists, for locals. And we're so close to City Hall that when gunfire erupted, one of those bullets went right through the window of the government building. These suspects then getting into a truck and beginning their multi-county chase.
I'm shocked. I'm surprised it happened.
Police and the FBI working around the clock Friday after a deadly crime Thursday that left a woman hurt and 4 people dead. Investigators say the intense moments first play out in this jewelry store at the corner of Lejeune Road on Miracle Mile Thursday afternoon when 2 men busted inside and held an employee at gunpoint.
Subjects exchanged gunfire with the proprietor, who also fired back.
The suspects then took off, and the worker inside left hurt. She was rushed to the ER, the FBI right behind as they began their investigation. Back at the scene, shots fired, evidence markers littering the alleyway behind the business. One of those bullets hitting City Hall. And according to the Miami Herald, the city clerk was in the office at the time.
We immediately started our protocols at City Hall and locked everything down, as well as the entire area.
After bullets flew, the suspects got away in this white U-Haul before carjacking a UPS driver a few blocks away.
At that time, at gunpoint, they abducted a UPS truck and the driver.
That's when they took off and led police on a high-speed chase into Broward County that ended with the suspects, the hostage, and an innocent bystander dead.
You know, you see these kind of things happen and people are just out here being reckless, you know, just putting other people's lives at risk for no reason.
Now, as you can imagine, when the scene broke out here in Coral Gables, this area is packed. Fortunately, no reports from police of anyone outside of this scene being injured. And police also tell us that the one employee inside the store who was taken to the hospital, she is expected to be okay. We're live in Coral Gables. I'm Andrew Scheinthal, Today in Florida.
And our coverage of the heist and horror continues on air and online at WSVN.com.
Engaged law enforcement.
In this incredible scene we showed you as it unfolded during Channel 2 Action News at 5. Tonight, the FBI says a UPS driver, another driver sitting in traffic nearby, and 2 robbers were killed in a shootout on a Florida highway. The terrifying event started in Coral Gables just after 4:15. 2 armed men held up a jewelry store. At least 1 store worker was hurt.
The suspects fled the area. They hijacked a UPS truck and kidnapped the driver.
Subjects are now in a brown UPS truck.
That triggered a high-speed chase through 2 South Florida counties.
Suspect behind that UPS vehicle is extremely dangerous.
The kidnappers wove through traffic and even drove up on a sidewalk. Packages fell out of the back of the truck and littered the highway as dozens of police cars closed in. The chase ended with gunfire as 1 man attempted to get out of the UPS truck.
The armed suspects engaged law enforcement, opened fire. There was exchange fire between law enforcement and the suspects. And unfortunately, the suspects are now deceased, but 2 additional innocent civilians were also deceased.
Among the innocent victims, the UPS driver and a passenger in another car at the scene of the shootout. Authorities are now trying to determine how those people died. Atlanta-based UPS issued a statement offering condolences to the family and friends of the victims and promised to cooperate with the investigation. Now the FBI is leading this investigation because it involved a carjacking. State prosecutors in Florida will also look at the case to see if those officers broke any laws in their use of deadly force.
Hey, Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.